Molly Hatchet, Jukin City on Vintage Sound 93.1 FM. 2 for Tuesday. Got another one lined up by Molly Hatchet. We'll get to that in just a few minutes. But since she's here and she's not only always on time, but usually a few minutes early, so I figured, why don't we just talk to her? Our friend Eric is here with Thunder Roads Magazine of Iowa because it's that time. Ladies and gentlemen, the September issue is out. It's in my hand, and it continues to just look better and better. Erica, hi.
Good morning. Good morning, Tony.
Good to see you. This is another good-looking magazine, my friend.
Yeah. We continue to rock a great magazine. Thanks to everybody out there.
This is so cool. So obviously, we're in the Midwest, and we never know what the weather's going to be like day to day. But it seems that until there's snow on the ground, motorcycles will be out. Is that fair to say?
More than likely.
Okay.
More than likely. With our season starting so late at the beginning of the year, there's going to be a lot of folks that are going to push it as long as they can. And, I have to tell you, there has always been an annual poker run the day after Thanksgiving out of Clinton. Yep.
I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
Well, you should read the magazine, Tony. Goodness sakes.
I think I'll do that. Wow. So after Thanksgiving?
After Thanksgiving, there's still poker runs.
Holy cow. Now, is that on like Black Friday or whatever they call it when everybody's shopping?
I would much rather ride a motorcycle, no matter how cold it is, than be stuck in a line at Black Friday shopping. So, yes, I'm going to tell you.
And over the years, the Thanksgiving, we've had Thanksgiving where it's been like beautiful and warm, hot. Then some that are absolutely cold. It's part of the Midwest.
It is. It's part of, riding season in general. You never really know what's going to happen.
Absolutely.
You'd love to be able to trust the forecasters, but unfortunately, they're just not as spot on most of the time. So we've come up with our saying this summer, I'm not leaving in the rain, but if I'm out and I get wet, I guess nature says I need a shower. So, that's just kind of how we've been dealing with it. I know we're getting ready to pack up ourselves. My husband and I, for the first time, are taking our bike on a cross-country tour.
Oh, really?
And by cross-country, I mean across the state of Iowa, because I'm not allowed to leave the confines of this state.
Gotcha.
Just for the magazine purpose, not for legal purposes.
Right. Okay.
So we're going to be packing up and heading over to Soldier this weekend.
Very cool.
The owner-editor of the magazine is getting married.
That's right.
Yep, just talked to him this morning. He's super excited, got everything ready to go, and he wanted to send that last shout out to all of our loyal readers and sponsors to say, hey, if you don't have anything going on this weekend, come on over to Soldier, Iowa. It's on the western side of Iowa. This party's been going on for 15 years, and bikers have always been welcome.
Awesome. And Vernon's getting hitched.
That's not my highlight of Sunday. I can't lie to you. Sunday night, Hairball takes the stage. And I am a huge 80s fan.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it'll be a good time.
That's so
Most
cool.
Definitely.
So the boss man's getting hitched in front of a few of his closest and probably newest friends.
Well, he owns a biker magazine. Right. What better place than to get married on stage at a biker rally by a biker himself? Scary Jerry Myers will be doing the service.
So awesome.
He was out of the Mason City area. And let me tell you, talk about the typical looking biker fella, and I was really surprised when he walked up and he said he was the leader of a children's church group.
Really?
Yeah, completely tattooed, full of crazy hair here and there, a couple gauges on his face throughout places, and he's
awesome.
Just absolutely wonderful. We're all looking forward to getting together and having a great party for this weekend.
No, it sounds like it's going to be awesome. And then I was just checking out I just obviously flipped through the magazine, Thunder Roads Magazine of Iowa, September issue, and 99 counties is Johnson County.
Johnson County, it sure is.
Sweet.
Let me tell you, that was a fun trip. D-Ring, the lady who writes that article, came on over and picked me up, and we went for a ride. I live in Cedar County. Cedar County is right close to Johnson County. Everybody knows about Iowa City. What a lot of people don't know about are the surrounding towns and the fun things to do in those small towns around, and nice roads to ride outside of, Interstate 80 and 218.
Sure.
So we went for a great cruise, ended up Coralville Reservoir, over at Boxes, Sutliff.
Oh, very cool.
The nice historic bridge that they have across the Cedar River, down into Hills, over into Kelowna. Hit the cheese curd factory. Yes, we did.
You got to do it.
Yeah, it's just
That's
a given.
Must. Yeah, we go there a lot.
Yeah, so there's a lot of information in there. If you're not familiar with riding in Johnson County, or you think, oh man, it's Iowa City, I don't want to go into Iowa City. There are a tremendous amount of really cool roads to ride around Iowa City, and you can stay out of Iowa City the entire time.
Yeah, take the back road, right?
Yeah, most definitely take the back road.
The road less traveled.
Most definitely. I see you looking at that Thundercam.
Yeah.
What you looking at?
Yeah, the Thundercam.
So do me a favor and look down in the corner there.
Okay.
The other corner.
Which one am I supposed to look at? Right here. Okay.
Right there. So I'd like to introduce you to Julie from Bedford. She's an absolutely beautiful gal that's standing in a pink bikini with her braids and a nice hat on. And my husband, we got the magazines, and he opens them up, of course, grabs the first one, and heads off to his office to do a little reading. And I hear him holler, "What are you doing washing another man's bike?" I literally had to call the editor and explain to my husband who she was.
Right.
Because he thought, my husband of 10 plus years thought that was me washing another man's bike, which I laughed because I don't even wash our bikes. So why would I be washing somebody else's?
But you did find your twin.
There is a huge shout out to Julie from Bedford, my sister from another mister,
That's
apparently.
Right. Your doppelganger or whatever they say.
Yeah, whatever they say.
Awesome.
So there are two of me. Be warned, everybody.
You're put on notice. Oh, that's cool. So for the September the centerfold, right?
Yeah.
Tell me this is different this month, right?
Yeah, we went a little bit of a different route. On the cover is Scotty Steffens and Dean Forsman, who have been great pioneers for us since the very beginning, since issue 1. Volume 1. And so we decided we'd go ahead and throw a little bit of props towards these guys. They've been working really, really hard on this 1949 EL that they brought to the show. And Miss Kelsey does a good job of cleaning up those two older, gray-haired, scary biker guys.
That's awesome. That's a great looking bike, too.
Oh, it's absolutely beautiful. And in the centerfold, actually, there's a 1932 Triumph.
Holy moly.
Yep, and that is Randy Baxter himself of Baxter Cycles.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
1932?
1932.
Holy cow.
I know, and
so
she doesn't look
awesome.
like she's got more than 3 years on her, does she?
No, not at all.
I hope I aged that well.
If you want more information, website thunderroadsiowa.com and
Most definitely.
on Facebook. Go ahead.
There are a couple other things that I'd love to mention.
Absolutely.
We had a ride for Kelly occur. A couple of our staffers, Harv and Sue Hunter out of the Des Moines area, got wind that there was a little gal who was basically, terminal.
Sure.
And she loves motorcycles. Every time she hear a motorcycle go by, she'd get excited. They were absolutely instrumental in organizing a ride for Kelly. And in that, everybody rode. They met up at the Flying J gas station.
Okay.
And they rode into where she's staying, which is Child Serve at this point in Johnston, Iowa.
Okay.
Kelly's mother has been told that she'd probably never go home. So this was kind of granting the little gal's last wish.
Sure.
They had a tremendous amount of motorcycles show up, and it was just unbelievable, the outcry of support and love that came. Everything from just bikers showing up and her talking to the bikers, to people brought stuffed animals. It was really a true testament on how the bikers can bring the love.
Sure.
And it was kind of something done on a Facebook note. That was it. It was organized within a couple weeks. There was no time to get anything into print anywhere. And we'd like to thank everybody who jumped on their bikes and came out to help support this little girl and help show her that life may not be at the best situation right now, but that doesn't mean that we can't enjoy our right now.
600 motorcycles and 1,000 people were at the ride for Kelly. Wow.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? And that was, like I said, all done via, social media and telephone calls and text messages.
Holy smokes,
I'd like
that's
to send a personal thank you to Harv and Sue Hunter. They do an amazing amount for the magazine, and this is just one more thing that just it just shows how amazing people are.
Yeah, no
how
kidding.
gracious people are and generous. So that was something that really hit me. That's on page 50. There's a great write-up, some wonderful photos. And also, there are a handful of Muscatine people featured throughout the magazine.
Cool.
A couple of them on a couple poker runs.
Nice.
A couple of them just standing around. A couple of them having fun. And Miss Terry Melling is showing off her weenie bite skills. Yes, I just said that on air.
That's so cool. Where is that at?
Oh, goodness. Well, let's
Not
see.
to quiz you,
They're
but
throughout the magazine.
I was going to say, there's a
but it
ton of
would be
pictures
with
in
the
here.
Hoggin' for Heroes.
Oh, okay.
No, the veterans reaching out for veterans.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
We've got so many great articles this month. It's hard to keep them.
No, you're right. And that one was one that caught my eye right away.
Yep, that was one actually completely set up by Chuck Gertz with English River Outfitters down outside of Washington, and there was a wonderful showing of support there as well. It was just a fun day all day long. If you read the article, you'll understand why I was not on the ride.
Sure.
It is mentioned in the article. But I was there. We were having a good time. And like I said, there's Miss Terry.
Oh,
showing
there's the
off her
picture.
skills. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We went to school together, so I can put that in there.
Oh,
and
my
I do
God.
have her permission to print that picture. So
That's hilarious. Holy smokes.
yeah, it's absolutely great. We've got a bunch of stuff coming up this month as well. I mean, there is an entire column and a little bit more of things that happen in September.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Holy
So
cow.
if you guys are bored in September, I really don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, seriously.
You know, come out to the station, grab a copy of the September issue of Thunder Roads magazine, and get your September planned out. I know mine's planned out
Sure.
already. And one thing I'd like to say is Catfish Charlie's. We had talked about it a couple months ago with
Yep.
an overnight stay, included a
Right.
ride on the Mississippi on a Sunday morning. There's still just a couple spots open.
Okay.
So if you're interested in doing that, that's September 6th. I'm sorry, no, it's September 13th. And
few weeks away.
You only have
Can't
2
believe
weeks to
that.
get it going.
Right.
Give Catfish Charlie a call and get your reservation set up. And if you're looking for something to do on the west side of the state, Monona County Veterans Museum Benefit Ride. Pardon me.
No, you're okay.
The benefit ride is going on that same weekend at Catfish Charlie's, and all those proceeds are going to the Monona County Freedom Rock.
Very
that's
cool.
going to be painted this summer.
Good.
So
Man, there's
I
a
mean,
lot going on.
yeah, I'm telling you, 10 minutes just does not cover everything. I highly recommend you get out here and you get your copy of the magazine.
Absolutely.
They're also, tossed around at a handful of local eateries and pubs around here. So if you're lucky enough to get your hands on one there at your watering hole, go for it. But if not, come out and visit Tony.
Yeah, pick one up. I mean, they're free, and it's a great read.
It is.
It's right on the front
absolutely
desk.
wonderful. I think it's great. I'm coming in here every month and not picking up extras. So apparently somebody's getting the word out.
No, it's awesome. It's a good sign. All right, listen, Thunder Roads magazine for September. I can't believe it.
I can't believe it's September.
Oh, it's wild. Get more info again online, thunderroadsiowa.com. Check them out on Facebook. And please stop by the radio station, 3218 Mulberry Avenue, and pick up a copy for yourself. Have a safe weekend.
Yeah.